Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that affects nearly all of us, yet often goes unnoticed: inflammation. Specifically, we're going to uncover the hidden connection between the food on your plate and the health of your heart. You might be surprised to learn how something as simple as your daily diet can silently set the stage for serious heart problems. So, if you care about your long-term health, stick around. This is information you can't afford to miss. First things first, what exactly is inflammation? Think of it as your body's natural defense system. When you get a cut or an infection, your body sends out an army of white blood cells to protect the area. This results in redness, swelling, and heat. That's acute inflammation, and it's a good thing. It means your body is healing. The problem starts when this inflammatory response doesn't turn off. This is called chronic inflammation, and it's like a slow, smoldering fire inside your body that can persist for months or even years. Unlike a swollen ankle, you can't see it or feel it, but it's quietly causing damage, especially to your cardiovascular system. So, where does food come into play? Well, certain foods can act as triggers that keep this internal fire burning. We're talking about things like highly processed foods, sugary drinks, refined carbohydrates like white bread, and pastries, and unhealthy trans and saturated fats found in many fried and fast foods. When you regularly consume these items, your body can interpret them as a threat, launching a low-grade, constant inflammatory attack. It's not a dramatic, immediate reaction, but a cumulative effect over time. This chronic inflammation becomes a major troublemaker for your arteries and your heart. Now, let's connect the dots. How does this smoldering fire actually damage your heart? Imagine your arteries as smooth, flexible pipes that carry blood throughout your body. Chronic inflammation is like a corrosive agent constantly roughing up the inner lining of these pipes, a delicate layer called the endothelium. This damage makes the artery walls sticky. Think of it like trying to slide down a smooth slide versus a slide covered in sandpaper. This sticky, damaged surface becomes a magnet for cholesterol, specifically the bad LDL cholesterol. As LDL cholesterol starts to get trapped in these damaged areas, your body's immune system tries to clean up the mess. It sends more inflammatory cells to the site, but this just makes things worse. The cholesterol and other substances get engulfed by these cells, forming what we call plaque. This is the start of atherosclerosis, or the hardening and narrowing of the arteries. This plaque isn't just a simple blockage. It's an active, inflamed lesion. It's unstable. The more inflammation you have, the more volatile this plaque becomes, making it more likely to cause a major problem down the road. As this plaque builds up, it narrows the arteries, reducing blood flow to your heart. This can lead to chest pain, known as angina, especially during physical activity when your heart needs more oxygen-rich blood. But the real danger lies in the plaque itself. Because it's so inflamed, it can suddenly rupture or break open. When this happens, your body's emergency response kicks in, thinking it's a wound that needs to be sealed. A blood clot forms over the ruptured plaque, attempting to patch it up. But if this clot is large enough, it can completely block the artery. If that artery supplies blood to the heart, you have a heart attack. If it supplies blood to the brain, you have a stroke. It's a terrifying chain reaction, and it all starts with that quiet, chronic inflammation. Beyond just causing plaque, inflammation can damage the heart in other ways. It can weaken the heart muscle itself, making it less efficient at pumping blood, which can contribute to heart failure. It can also disrupt the heart's electrical system, potentially leading to irregular heartbeats or arrhythmias. So you see, it's not just about clogged pipes. Inflammation is a systemic problem that attacks your cardiovascular system from multiple angles, making your heart work harder and increasing your risk across the board. It truly is the silent enemy within. Now for the good news. This isn't a life sentence. You have incredible power to control inflammation through your diet. The key is to shift towards an anti-inflammatory eating pattern. This means loading up your plate with foods that actively fight inflammation. What are these superstar foods? Think vibrant fruits and vegetables, packed with antioxidants that neutralize damaging free radicals. Berries, leafy greens like spinach and kale, and broccoli are fantastic choices. Healthy fats are also your friends here. Omega-3 fatty acids, found in fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines, as well as in walnuts and flax seeds, are potent anti-inflammatory agents. Whole grains like oats, quinoa, and brown rice are another crucial component. Unlike their refined counterparts, they are rich in fiber, which helps manage blood sugar and reduce inflammatory markers. Lean proteins are also important. Think chicken, beans, and lentils. And don't forget your spices. Turmeric, with its active compound curcumin, and ginger are both renowned for their powerful anti-inflammatory properties. Adding these to your cooking is an easy and delicious way to boost your heart health. It's not about perfection or a restrictive diet. It's about making smarter, more colorful choices most of the time. To put it all together, what does a day of anti-inflammatory eating look like? You could start your morning with a bowl of oatmeal topped with berries and walnuts. For lunch, a big salad with grilled chicken or chickpeas, lots of colorful veggies, and a drizzle of olive oil. For a snack, maybe an apple with a handful of almonds. And for dinner, a beautiful piece of baked salmon with a side of roasted broccoli and quinoa. Does that sound like deprivation? Absolutely not. It sounds delicious, satisfying, and full of life-giving nutrients. It's about eating real, whole foods that your body recognizes and loves. By making these changes, you're not just reducing your risk of heart disease. An anti-inflammatory diet can also improve your energy levels, support healthy joints, boost your mood, and even improve your skin. You're essentially giving your entire body a reset, calming that internal fire and allowing it to function at its best. It's one of the most powerful things you can do for your overall well-being. Remember, every meal is an opportunity to either fuel inflammation or fight it. You hold the power in your hands and on your fork. Thank you so much for joining me today to explore this critical topic. I hope this has empowered you to look at your plate in a new light and make choices that will protect your heart for years to come. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our future videos on living a healthier, happier life. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What S1 anti-inflammatory food you going to add to your diet this week? Stay healthy, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next one.